One of the greatest motivational leaders of our time or past time in the personal self-development and mastery world, a guy by the name of Jim Rohn once said that no events in your life have meaning except for the meaning that we give it. In essence, all events and situations that occur are neutral. Whether something is good or bad, it's only good or bad if we place the meaning of it being good or bad. The event itself is actually neutral. Now think about this for a second. Think about how valuable that piece of insight is. That means that no matter what happens to us as human beings, no matter what happens to us in our personal life, in our business life, in our family life, with our friendships, with our colleagues, in our career, when it comes to building our dreams, achieving our goals and aspirations, whatever happens is neutral. The meaning we give it, we place on it, gives it a good feeling or a bad feeling, a disastrous feeling or an amazing feeling. Therefore, we have the power to give any feeling, any situation or event we want in our life, a good feeling, a good connotation. If something bad happens, we can say, well, that happened for our advantage, that happened for my advantage, that happened to my benefit. What have I learned from this? What am I able to get out of this that will help me improve and become a better version of myself? And when we start talking to each other in these ways, amazing things start to happen, guys. Because too often in life, something happens and we go, that was bad. That was a bad thing that happened. That's bad for me. This deal didn't go through. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. However, who knows what the opposite of that could have been? Maybe something could have happened that you wanted to happen, but it would turn out to be terrible, horrific for you. Remember, the universe knows what you want. The universe knows when the timing is right to give you what you want. We can create that timing by becoming better versions of ourselves, by improving internally, becoming the human beings, becoming the people that we are aspiring to be. All happens from the inside before it ever gets seen on the outside. So I wanted to share that with you today because I think it's so powerful. We have the ability to give meaning to everything that happens in life, every situation that occurs. We are the ones that dictate whether it's bad or good, whether we believe it's bad or good. If we just believe it's neutral and accept it for what it is and detach ourselves from the event, from the situation, we can accomplish so much. But also, we won't let things bog us down. We won't let things get us down and beat us down, because that is unfortunately what we do as human beings. We get on a roll, we get some momentum going, something bad happens, and we let it beat us down. Why are we doing that? We're allowing that. We're saying that this situation, this event that occurred is so big, it's so monumental, it's so monstrous, and we basically put this heavy rock on our shoulders, on our head, and we just start sinking lower and lower. Instead of saying, well, okay, it happened. I don't really like that it happened, but I'm detaching myself from the situation. What can I learn from this? How do I grow from this? How can I improve from this? And just go, well, you know what? What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen from this result? And often when we think about it as, well, what is the worst that can happen if I lost my job or got divorced or whatever the situation may be? You know what? You'll always look at it and turn to yourself and go, you know what? It's not actually that bad. I can survive this. I can beat this. I can overcome this. But we draw up such a volcanic eruption of emotions and events, emotions and feelings in our body, in our brain, in our heart, that when something happens, we go, oh my God, how am I ever going to get through this? This is the end of the world. This is disastrous. This is so bad for me. This is going to break me. I'm going to collapse from this. I'm never going to be able to recover. And then 3 days later, you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. So that's the lesson for today, guys. If you want to place great meaning on things, then place great meaning on things. You have the ability to turn every situation around to what you want it to be. And if you want it to be a good situation, just make it into a good situation. If you want to make it into a bad situation, it's going to be bad. But if in effect the events are neutral, everything is neutral, you are able to detach yourselves from the events. You should detach yourselves from the events. You shouldn't get too bogged down, too emotionally invested in it. Because what is emotion? It's energy in motion. If you're going to apply energy to an event that you've placed a bad value on, that you've said is not good for me, all you're doing is investing in that. You're investing your energy in that event. And what are you doing? Where do those feelings of disappointment or heartache or frustration or anger or whatever you're feeling about the event that you've now stipulated as a bad event, where do those feelings come from? The past. Simple as that. It's a feeling from the past that you've had before. You're now taking that same, your brain is taking that same feeling that you've had in the past. It's now placing it on an event that's just happened today. And so by placing your energy or investing your energy into that event, what are you doing? You're putting yourself in the past. You're putting yourself in the past, which disinvests yourself from your future, because you're not able to be present in the moment. And as we all know, the magic happens in life, whether it's creating wealth, abundance, happiness, prosperity, just an amazing life altogether. The magic happens in the present moment, not in the future, not in the past, in the present moment.